Double, double, toil and trouble. Fire burn and cauldron bubble. Good day, viewers. You're out here with Walter today. Been kind of a drizzly day. Already made my dump run. What do we got for temperature? Looks like 55. I'm gonna cook a couple steaks tonight on this little hibachi barbecue grill. I've already cleaned off the grate and put some aluminum foil in the bottom. But last time I did this, I didn't get my coals hot enough. I got in too big a hurry to dump them in the cooker and start cooking the steak. But I figured get these coals nice and hot. I put a lot of them in there today. I got smoke coming out, so they must be heating. Shake all the newspaper crumbs out of there. I do hope everybody's doing well. So I know some of my viewers have been having to deal with that COVID-19 business. Old Ron Walsworth up there in the freezing Northland, his family came down with it. I think he's about over it now. Then going over and checking out old George, the Shade Tree Fix-It Man's channel here recently. He's been working on his little old shop out in the barn. He's making something that I wanted to do a long time ago. I got that old potbelly stove out there at the back, come from the railroad. I thought about building a shack out there in the back just for a little blacksmith shop. I might get around to that one of these days, but I put that on the list of projects that I'll probably never get to. Meantime, we're going to get our coals nice and hot. If I have to stick more newspaper under them. I need to go out there and clean up my little patio area. Had to call the gas man again yesterday. We went through this last tank of gas pretty doggone quick. It's been about 5 minutes. I seem to be got more smoke coming up around here. Let's shake that thing up and get it some oxygen in there. Got a lot more smoke, so something's burning in there. We got out yesterday and I went by the Home Depot, one of them big box stores. Most often I shop at Lowe's, but I went to the Home Depot. Had a gift card one of my kids gave me. And I still had about $40 or $50 on that gift card. I used the first half to buy some balusters for the deck out there. So I went back over there and got some wood putty to fill in places on my handrails out here. I want to sand down all the tops of the handrails and get any splinters or sharp places sanded down so somebody grabs one of them handrails, it won't get a splinter in their hand the way I did here not too long ago. So I used the rest of my gift card and bought a little Ryobi palm sander. Some of them sanders are high dollar, but this is a little $39 job. It was listed for $44.95 or something, and they tried to charge me that when I got up to the register, but my wife called them on it and said, hey, that sign back there said 39. They were going to up me $5 if I wasn't smart enough to tell them it was on sale. And they would have if she hadn't called them. So, I'm going to go out there and put some of that plastic wood filler in several little places out here where there's dings and extra drilled holes in the handrails and stuff out there. Just to stop any rainwater from soaking in there and rotting out the wood even faster. One of my viewers asked me if I was going to paint or stain that deck out there. We stained the old deck some years ago. I believe it was a Missouri old-timer that was talking about superstitions in a video I was watching the other day. He was naming some of the ones in old sayings or whatever. I thought of a couple. One is, my mother used to believe if you drop a comb when you're combing your hair or hairbrush, you gotta step on it before you pick it up. I've ran into people that are superstitious about their pocket knife. If you borrow somebody's knife and he hands it to you with the blade open, you got to give it back to him with the blade open. Or if he hands it to it closed, he won't take it back with the blade open until you close the blade. I got some fire in that booger now. It's getting there. We're going to sear some steaks. Get it just a little bit hotter. What is that from? I believe it was a Shakespeare play or something like that. The witches brewing their brews. 5 more minutes, I'm going to tell her to go ahead and start the dinner. I'm getting them toast. Them fires just toasty. I guess I could go ahead and put her in the barbecue grill. We can do this without getting burned. Hope I ain't jumping the gun. Oh yeah, them coals are looking good. Didn't get them all out of there. Find something to spread them with. How about a little claw hammer? Oh, yes, sir. I couldn't believe that's hot. It's burning my fingers just getting close. Let's go get the steaks and get them started. We was going to have roast beef today, but it's still frozen in the freezer, so I changed our mind and doing these steaks. How many of y'all are having something good for supper? What did you eat today that's really good? I believe that saying about fire, burn, and cauldron bubble was the witches in Macbeth, a Shakespeare play. I believe it was Macbeth. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a long time since my high school days. That's when I read it. All right, fire. Let me get you going here. She's a-cooking. Well, dinner's done and in my tummy. It was pretty good steak. I went down to the workshop in the basement, straightened up and cleaned up a little bit today. Maybe I'll do some in the shop videos coming up. Think of some little project to tinker with in the basement. It'll be 2 hours before all them hot coals burn up. I really loaded that thing down. Too bad I ain't got some hot dogs or something to throw on that fire. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's not much of a little vlog today. It's Pwalpar wishing everybody well. Until the next time, we'll catch y'all.